Oh, that shit's good. What's up, y'all? We are back with yet another impromptu video. It's been a while since I've done an impromptu video. I think the last couple of impromptu videos that I did was for the week of the Big Chill, and I did like 2 weeks worth of them. But I wanted to come back with another impromptu video just because I really wanted to talk about one of my favorite manga / anime that have ever existed, Domestic Girlfriend. So I actually made a video, which anime did it better, where I compared Kiss Exist to Domestic Girlfriend and talked about which one did it better. And clearly, Domestic Girlfriend did it way better. Don't get me wrong, Kiss Exist is dope, but it's just all ecchi incest drama. Domestic Girlfriend is sort of that, but better. But why is it better? And I think the first point that we got to start off with is it's better because it's not actually incest. They're related by marriage, not by birth. They're not cousins. They're not, you know, they have no interaction with each other aside from one of the girls being his teacher and the other girl just being a girl that he had a fling with after a karaoke thing. So even though they're intertwined and connected, they're not actually related by any means at all. So it makes it feel better for you. Like you're like, yeah, I got this kink where I want to see him do stuff with his sister, but you know, I also can feel good about myself because it's not actually his sister. And so the second thing that I think that makes Domestic Girlfriend so much better than any other incest, you know, I'm gonna stop calling them incest anime. I'm just gonna go ahead and say romance ecchi drama anime, because that's what Domestic Girlfriend is. It's classy. It's not just an incest anime. So what makes it different, and in my opinion so much better, is the fact that it's mature. Like it's so much more mature than the rest of them. I mean, Natsu, I believe at the start of the series is 17, and if you read the manga, once you get in, like deep into the manga, like this man is in college. He's got a job writing. He's living in a house with, or I think it's an apartment with Rui, and they're in an actual committed relationship. Like oh shoot, heavy spoilers for the whole show, by the way. I pretty much spoiled it already, but whatevs. So I mean, you get to watch this show where it's not just, you know, two girls trying to have sex with their brother. It's this dude who's having an internal struggle with like, yo, I have a crush on my teacher who is my older sister, and I also smashed this chick who is now my younger sister. And he wants to be with both of them because he finds things in both of them that he really likes, and he just got to make a decision. And he makes the decision, which is what makes this one better. Like, it's just, he makes the decision. He chooses. He's like, yeah, nah, I'm going with Rui. Like, high key. Don't get me wrong. He definitely went Rui, Hina. And then Momomo was like right in the middle for a second. And then he was like, nah, I'm going back to my girl Rui. And their relationship is super cute. Like, you don't get to see it in the anime. Because in the anime, you're just like, yeah, whatever. We establishing it. Because it's like, the first 12 episodes of the 12 episodes of the anime that are out, I think only cover maybe like 20 chapters of the actual manga. So you're really just, and this manga is like 240 something chapters deep. So like you really only scratch the surface by watching the anime. And so all in all, I think what makes it better than any other, look, I'm gonna call it what it is. What makes it better than any other incest anime is the fact that it's mature. He makes a decision. He's decisive. He has goals. Like all of the characters feel like they have something to strive for. Hina wants to move out because she's like, nah, I gotta distance myself from y'all. But she also has her own struggles going on where she has like abandonment issues. So she's dating a dude that's having an affair on his wife with her. And then you got Rui, who's like, yeah, no, I'm not about to do stuff with my brother. But also at the same time, he was the dude that I smashed and I have feelings for before he was my brother. So now she's kind of got to deal with that. And then Natsu was like, yo, I kind of high-key fucks with both of them, but I ain't gonna do nothing because I'm respectful like that. And then, you know, he's a dude, so he does stuff. He can't help it. He has to do it. I mean, he's attracted to both of these females, and now he's living under the same roof as them, and they both are high-key attracted to him too. So, what are you gonna do? Things are gonna happen. This show is really deep. Like, scratch the fact that he's like trying not to have sex with his sisters. This show is super deep, and the plot is finesse. Like, there's a fine line between this plot being creepy and genius. I ain't gonna say genius. Genius is a hard thing to do. It's a fine line between being creepy and being pretty good. And I think that it straddles that line and it stays on the pretty good side more than it goes to the creepy side. The anime is pretty dope. It cut out a lot that the manga had. So like the manga was really explicit, like super duper explicit. And I honestly thought that when they announced that it was getting an anime adaptation, it was going to be a hentai. Because I was like, there's no way that this show can be an anime. But then they surprised me. And they was like, yo, pull back a little bit on the edgy. Don't show so much nipple. And, you know, just go ahead and explore more of the plot side of it than the sexual side of it. This show's dope. Honestly, if it gets a second and third season, I really think that once they get into like the third season, because at the third season they should be about chapter 100, 150, somewhere around there, and that's when like Natsuo and Rui really start to decide that they want to be a couple. And that's really when they start to take the steps forward to being a couple, and they do a lot of fuckery, and I just don't see a way for them to do that in an anime format that corresponds with the way the manga does it. So yeah, Domestic Kanojo is dope. I think this actually might be one of my longest videos where I just straight talk. But you know, I got a passion for Domestic no Kanojo. I got a passion for this manga and this anime because it was one of the first mangas that I picked up. And what's funny is I picked it up when it was just, you know, I think it only had like 46 chapters when I picked it up, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And in the first couple of pages, he was smashing, and I was like, I gotta finish this. Cause any manga where they just like, yo, bang, he's in there, he's getting it in, and he's like, yeah, I lost my virginity in the first chapter. I'm like, hold up, player, cause it can only go up from there. Cause most anime, they don't even give you a kiss on the cheek after 12 episodes, and this one was like, man, fuck the kiss on the cheek, we going straight in the cheeks. So I read this manga, I was keeping up with it until it got to like, I think once it got up to like 160 something chapters, that's when I fell off, cause like I just got busy and I grew up. And it just wasn't as easy to read manga anymore. But man, I'll tell you what, every once in a while I go back and I reread a couple of chapters here and there, and I'll just be like, damn, this shit is wild. Domestic no Kanojo, yo, I'm telling you, that's one of the best manga and anime I've ever watched in my entire life. And aside from the premise of it being kind of incesty, the shit slaps, son. Like, it's dope. Just don't think about it as him trying to smash his sisters. Think about it as him trying to smash two females that he lives with. Because that's honestly close enough to any other anime like plot that you could think of. Yeah, when it comes to anime and manga, I tend to ramble. So I'm gonna cut the video off right here, and I'm just gonna say that Domestic no Kanojo is one of the best manga and anime I've ever watched. Go read the manga. I can't tell you what to read it on because they starting to take down all the manga sites. So I don't know how I'm gonna start reading my manga. But go read the manga, go watch the anime, and if y'all hear news of a season 2, let me know ASAP, because I want to be all over that like white on rice. So that's it for me, y'all. I'm Kev. And I'm done rambling. Peace.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. You claiming that you with it, but nah, you ain't with it, dawg. Yeah. Yes, I'm committed. You want me to stop, but I never quit it, dawg. Hey. And I don't need nobody. Hey. But I want somebody. They all hate cause I'm all in, and that's why I'm about whatever, man. Spending money like it's gonna last forever, man. We living life cause we finna live forever, man. Live forever, man. Gonna live forever, man. Yeah.